So today we're surveying a 1989 Mallard narrowboat, built from fibreglass. These are quite a common feature on Britain's waterways, but like all boats on the canals, they tend to get bumped around quite a bit, going in and out of locks, coming alongside and the like. Now on a big steel narrowboat, of course, you'd have large rubbing bands along here made out of solid steel D-section, whereas on this there's nothing. So the front quarters at the bow are relatively unprotected, and of course they take quite a few knocks. Here's what the percussion testing sounds like to show you how the sound changes as you get to the area that's taken the most damage. Nice crisp sound, what you'd expect. And as I come and work my way through, you hear how that sound changes to show the delamination and damage inside. And we come out the other side, nice and crisp again. Of course, that's only part of the story. The trouble with this sort of damage, it lets the water in. So using my Tramex Skipper Mark IV moisture meter, let's see what the profile looks like as we move across the damaged area. Outside the damaged area, the reading is very low. As you come into the damaged area, it comes up higher. Get into the middle of the area, and you can see it's starting to get really quite high. And then in the middle, it's off the scale. Here we are in the starboard quarter, and I've written the moisture meter readings down on a scale of 0 to 100. On exactly the same spot, and you can see here how from below the waterline to somewhere above the waterline the moisture level is high, and again the percussion test readings were very similar. A surveyor's job is to establish the condition of the hull that they've been asked to survey, and you use a variety of tools and techniques to come to a conclusion that you can give to your client as to the serviceability and probable longevity of the hull. In this case, the hammer told us a lot of information about what was going on inside the laminate. The moisture meter confirmed that there was water ingress above the waterline, out of trend with the rest of the hull, which is all dry above the waterline, but there's no moisture related defects. So from that we might conclude reasonably that after 35 years of service, yes, she's got a few bumps and knocks as any boat of this age would have, but the hull is still probably serviceable. We can't get it inside though, so again we're limited in our assessment, but we must make sure we caveat that in our report to say to the client, damage noted externally but couldn't access the area inside. We might recommend opening up for further examination. All of these things you need to consider when looking at the evidence that's presented to you and how you write that up for your clients to give them the best advice possible. I hope you found that useful. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.